Howdy ho, how y'all doing? Levi of Member Solutions on over here on Villain Support Course as normal. I realize that the breakfast stream is a little bit on the late side today. That is mostly because what's wrong?
I'm looking for the food container.
Oh, it's right there. That is mostly because my medicine had taken a while to come out of my system. I can still feel a little bit wonky, but it is slowly ebbing its way out. Sometimes, if you take as much as I had to last night, it can take a little extra time to dissipate out of the system. By the way, Dr. 10, thank you so much for being on Twitch. If you have Twitch and you have Prime and you have the link, you can support us without it costing you a dime. So, kitties, outdoor kitties, their bowl is being soaked right now. We have a tremendous amount of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. Yeah.
Open the fence and apologize to her.
Oh my God, what happened?
Stuck in the office all night.
You were stuck in the office? Oh my baby, yeah, my baby. Were you stuck in the office? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, rub a ball on me. Oh my God, yes. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Are you done? Are you get stuck? Did you get stuck? Yeah. Look at this kitty. She's okay. She sees the food that's been poured out, and she's gonna go for it here in a minute. She's gonna get her loves. I'm so sorry. Did you get stuck all night down there? I mean, you have food. We're worried about water. Why don't you go get some water, baby? You must be dehydrated. Yeah, you must be dehydrated. No? You don't want water? You just want cuddles? Are you done? Okay. She's going to get food. No, she's just going to rub up on it. Fatty foods last night didn't kill you. No, they didn't. Although I feel like I could have that for breakfast. Unfortunately, my Prime sub goes to a good friend of yours. That's all right. I love eating ice cream after taking it. Hey, at least she didn't wasn't stuck in the car yet. I have to ask about Killer Sting today because I haven't gotten a notice from them yet on his test results. Because what we're waiting for is his test results in regards to a heart murmur. I actually have paperwork. For those who are keeping up to date with Killer, which, by the way, let me go ahead and put that banner on for cat donations. My mom accidentally shut her cat in her car overnight. Oh my God. My cat would open doors, get in the room, push the door closed. It says my precious. Yeah, she's going straight for food. They have food downstairs. She had access to food downstairs. Okay. So, Killer update that I can give you at least. Rhoda says, my precious. She needs extra treats. So she's already grabbing food. All right. So here's what we did. We had the office visit, lab collection 2, feline leukemia, FIV, and senior wellness profile. Right. So the wellness profile cost me $172. The labs cost me $61. The office visit was $65, and the feline FIV test was $54. Now this was important because he's an outdoor kitty. We want to make sure that he gets all these, right? And we have all these labs done. So he had a heart murmur though. That right there cost me $332.73. And if the labs come back and they don't like the look of the labs, they're going to do an ultrasound And the room is going to cost 45. The sedative is going to cost 31. The ultrasound by the doctor is going to cost $520. Fucking expensive kitty. Thank you so much, Philip, by the way. You guys are awesome. That helps guarantee bills for next month and pay for more canned food for them. Here's the thing though. And see what about his teeth? That's the problem. They do agree that it looks like there might have been some damage and it caused infection, and we don't know if the heart murmur is from that or from something else. Very well could be from something else, and then that led to the infection. That's what the labs are going to be for. I'm going to call and find out if his labs are good enough. What will happen is that we'll go straight to the dental stuff. We will go and get him taken care of for dental. We'll find out probably after the fact of how much it's going to cost me. And I will just have to try to recover from that, right? Kind of like I'm trying to recover from my spouse having to get their dental work done as well. But he's over there. He's happy as can be. He's just waiting for food right now. You want it right now? I'll get you right now. You need advice for opening banners? Absolutely. Open it. Depends on what you're using it for. Using it for baking, just go ham. Have at it. If you're actually wanting to eat the banana, open from the non-stem end. That way you don't get all those stringy bits. All right, I'm gonna feed the outdoor kitties though. A little bit extra today. Hi guys. Hi babies. Hi babies. Yeah. All right. There's you guys set up here. Yeah. What? Can I get up you? What? You right there. Yeah, you guys can see. We're gonna give the other cat. Really, killer? This fucker. Look at that. I just gave you a can of food. Here. You gonna steal it again? I realize that my porch is dirty. We're gonna be cleaning it. 2 days of me not being able to help clean the house always winds up with the entire house being like way nastier than I'm comfortable with. I will say that it's better than what it's been in the past, because at least I don't have an entire sink full, but I still have a dirty counter that I'm not showing you. I have trashes that are full that should have been emptied yesterday. My thumb's still looking. Killer wants all the treats. Irving, I'm not going to highlight your comment, but I am aware about what happened with Chuck Norris. So we're going to spend a couple minutes talking about that, right? Because the Chuck Norris jokes have been pretty prevalent in our content. And I'm going to say that now that they will still probably be prevalent as long as the jokes are still relevant. And the jokes, when you make jokes like that, oftentimes the jokes outlive the person that they're about, right? Breathe, Levi. Less to do, more to die. We got food. I could have made breakfast in a number of different ways, but I can just warm this up. Gonna start in a minute to loosen everything up. Then I'm going to grab some chopsticks. Also, that was the only thing I ate yesterday. I didn't eat anything else. I had to, well, I guess, no, because the chips were like when I woke up at like 2 a.m. I was like, oh, I need food so I can go back to sleep. ate like a handful of chips so I can crash back asleep. Don't eat late at night, and if you do, try to snack on something healthier than chips. But it was quick, easy, and when you're on medication, you're a bit out of it. Like quick and easy is necessary. And fried pork steak for breakfast. Babel used to call it Chuck Norris and friends. And your mind has to take care of herself, and I'm going to remind you. Yeah, it's true. Chuck didn't die. He just defeated the final boss of this reality. You need to that's getting saved. I wonder if you guys can give me a minute. I need to do something. All right, I'm back. Anyway, I just sent that to Chris, and I was telling him like what's going to happen is the Chuck Norris jokes. There's going to be a million more of them. Now, the mean version of Chuck Norris, the mean version of any character, usually outlives the original character. You got fruit at night. Chuck Norris died this morning. I know. So, and this is what I'll say. I had a few people comment on the Chuck Norris skits about like what he was like as an actual person, and I was like, yeah, I don't think he's a great guy, but the Chuck Norris jokes evolved beyond him. Yeah, that needs to be taken out. We have so many trash stuff that needs to be taken out today. Evolved into a celestial plane. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like Chuck Norris challenged St. Peter to do a push-up contest. When you see, this is what I'm saying. He's just going off. Are we in the apocalypse? Never did I see a day I would outlive him. Just need to find out King Kai. Yeah. So this is one of those things where we don't profit off of somebody's death, so we're probably not going to say anything about it outside of what I just did here. I can't empty it out in the goddamn sink. It keeps building up, and it's gonna cause rot and mold. I already have enough of dealing with that as it is. I don't have room anywhere for any of the trash. Gotta take all that out as soon as I get done being live. Yeah. I already gave them some food, so we can let this sit and soak a little bit. I'll have my breakfast, and then I can work on getting all the trash emptied and catch up on cleaning today. No, you guys won't do that, but it's still so sad. Already died about 20 years ago. It just took Dad this long to take him. He just needed to find King Kai. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where kind of depends on what side of the fence you are on that kind of stuff. Me and Chris are very much on the side of we're not going to make fun of his death. Right? That's not a thing that we're going to do. We're not going to do that. So probably not going to see any Chuck Norris jokes for a little bit. Here's the thing, though. Chuck Norris did love those jokes. Chuck Norris legitimately joined in on the jokes. So at what point do you go like, if somebody gets upset for us a few weeks down the road because we decide to go ahead and finish Chuck Norris versus John Wick, which at that point we will make Chuck Norris win. I'm gonna have to remind him that like he loved him. Well, even when he was like those jokes were being made, even when he was still like high end getting bill paid, right? I understand that they kept him relevant, but like notoriously, he was for the fans. He knew. He took a look at what Bruce Lee did to Bruce Lee's fans. Like Bruce Lee, when he met a fan, they kind of fell into one or two categories. How could they benefit him? And the fat guy that watches. It's the reality of how Bruce Lee treated his fans. That there's plenty of stories about that. Now I'm not saying Bruce Lee was a bad guy. It's just Bruce Lee had a very single mindset when it came to certain things. And Chuck Norris was like, "Hey, this is I don't know who's trying to call me, but so it can go to voicemail." And he did. Bruce Lee had a known ego. And don't get me wrong, so did Chuck Norris. The difference is that if you were a fan and you randomly showed up in front of Chuck Norris would take the time to say hi to you. Chuck Norris would take the time to be like, "Hey, you want an autograph? Here, have an autograph." As long as you personalized it. Now, if you were like, "I just want you to write Chuck Norris," he wouldn't give you that autograph. He would make you pay for that. And that's a fair point. If I got to have the level of popularity that YouTubers basically dream about, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, any of those guys, hopefully the nicer people in general, that people are like, "I would love an autograph from you." I imagine Mark probably doesn't charge for his autograph most of the time. But I'd probably be in the same line of Chuck and be like, "Okay, what's your name? Let me write it out to you. You don't want me to write your name? I'm not writing it out. I will take the time to write your name. I will be 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late to whatever I need to be to take the time to sign 20 autographs with names. Whatever it took. Because I'd prefer that it be personal, right? Entire auto performance called the Chuck Norris. There wouldn't be a Mortal Kombat universe as Chuck shut up. Oh, God. And we're going to get asked. Because every time a celebrity that happens, and they were somewhat popular on the channel, we do Pokemon stuff, DBZ stuff, anything like that, we immediately get asked, "Hey, are you going to do this video?" You can remove ink, but not the point. I just love the fact that that we just have a bunch of Chuck Norris jokes going in there. And see, that's the thing. He loved them. He loved them. He was all for those jokes. But if we're to jump on it now, the day it happens, Thanos snap, Chuck Norris snap back. I definitely think, as much as like Chuck Norris wasn't a great human being, like to his fans he was nice, but like his beliefs on vaccines and on just in general politics stuff, not great. Outside of that, though, I met him. I didn't get a picture with him. They didn't want one. I was online for something else, and I was like, "Oh, hi. That's all it was. Super chill guy.
He didn't expect you to like him. So if you go to eBay, you can find autographed books from Jim Butcher. I know this because I got Chris one. They're not an arm and leg. I think it was only like 50, 60 bucks. Like his work on him personally. Back way slower than the lion did. I wouldn't give J.K. Rowling any money. There are. You do have to kind of be careful. Jim Butcher signs a lot of books, though. Same thing with Brandon Sanderson. There's a line of books that were autographed by him that were like from an event, so that you can guarantee that they are like 100% autographed by him, and they're not a fake, because they're like 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 2,000, 1 out of 3,000. Keep an eye for those. Yeah. I can also just go to the college. I'm a half-hour drive away from where he lives, and it works. He does all kinds of things here in Utah. And Brandon Sanderson, by the way. When I was a kid reading it, the last on time. But I will admit, the writing is not good. Like rereading it now, I'm like, God, this is not great. I didn't care that it wasn't super well written back in the day. I was just like, this is scratching the itch I need. It's taking me away from the world. And that's exactly what I needed. I had gotten, what was it, the 4th or 5th book? Prisoner of Azkaban is the 4th book, I think, right? A super thick book, right? At the time, it was like the thickest Harry Potter book. When I was in a group home, I remember getting it. I remember because I earned the money to buy it, and I bought it, and it showed up, and I went upstairs to the little dorm room that I shared with, what was it, 3 other people? Yeah, 3 other people. Got into my bed and just started reading. And when night hit, and I went downstairs, ate my food, came back upstairs. I had permission to kind of just go and be away from everyone while I read. And I got permission to have a light as long as I covered underneath the blanket. And this is in a group home, mind you. I'm getting told, like, yeah, you can read, you can do this. And group homes, if you know anything about them, are very, very strict on their rules. So I got permission to do this, and I went underneath the covers and I read the book, and I finished the book in a single day. Finished the book, start to finish. The moment I got it until I finished it, read it all the way straight through. To this day, I don't have another book that I did that to. Not that I can't, but like, not with the same fervor, right? Like, I virtually didn't stop reading the book. And I finished it. I went and talked to the counselors and whatnot. We had the thing, and I shared the book with other people that I could trust with the book that they wouldn't destroy it, and they didn't. We basically went on a library loan system thing. Somebody would get it, and they would take care of it, and I would get it back. I didn't have anything bad happen to that book. Nothing bad happened to that book. I'm really happy about that. But one of those things is a good memory tucked inside of a bad time. They lock everything up. They do. Yeah, right there. Writing wasn't the best, but it was enough to draw you away. It really was. I think if I had found out as a child, like my oldest found out how crappy J.K. Rowling is. And even though we're collecting the illustrated versions, we're not getting any of the other books. And we try to find them used, but it's virtually impossible. The last book I was able to get used, but the current one, I think we're on book 6. I don't know if it's been put out yet. I did that with Moby Dick. My cat is lying on the doorway because made more food appear. That's what the original Texas Walker is for you, yeah. Books for your escape. Destroyed every single book you had with mold in your first editions. Wake up. Oof. My mom liked books. My mom took care of books. That was the good thing. Hubby got smacked in a really bad place because he walked up and said hi and scared the living daylights out of you. Oof. Been there, done that. On both ends. Used to write stuff on Writer's Cast. You hated reading. I always loved reading. I only realized recently that I have dyslexia. More with numbers, though. Is what even true? No. I didn't hate reading. Levi Markin said that they hated reading. It's not, especially in today's world where so many people just have AI write it. I have so many books on your to be read, it's not funny. The stuff you already own, JK already has the money. You're just destroying your stuff at the point. Yeah. He said, been there, done that. Yeah. This right here, on both ends, I have both been smacked because I accidentally scared my spouse, as well as accidentally been like, ha, oh shit. If you've been married long enough, yeah, it kind of just happens. I don't think I know a single married couple that's been married for over 10 years or been together for over 10 years. Doesn't even have to be married. That doesn't have a similar story. No. Mercy. It was just my spouse walking in at the wrong time and me being busy doing something. Or me being stupid. Me going in there and going like, boo! Oh, fuck. Because my spouse doesn't do that to me. I'm the dumbass that tries to scare them.
Mercy, you can follow if you want, but like, go check out Villain Sport YouTube page. Decide that these streams are not our normal streams. These are I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do breakfast/dinner streams, and we just sit and chat. And see, facts, Chuck Norris. Facts, Chuck Norris is going to be around forever and a half. I apologize, with the way it's written, it looks like Mercy on of Snope. So, why do I think Kakashi would be good to learn Kamehameha? Huh? The copy ninja learning that? Oh my god, that'd be funny. It is. I'm curious if he could. With how that universe works with its stuff, I'm wondering if he could learn that particular move. Now, he couldn't learn Super Saiyan, obviously. There's no reason why he couldn't learn Destructo Disc and other stuff. I think that's what's going to happen. Because I think this is what all the comments are going to be on all those posts. At the end of the day, Chuck liked Chuck Norris jokes. And that's what I'm going to have a discussion with Chris about and be like, he liked the jokes. It would be more dishonorable not to do them now that he's passed than just, have a moment of silence and then go back to doing them like regular. Honor him in that sense. Do I think there are some parts of him that are a bit of an issue? Sure. But his jokes have been used to help millions of people in some of the darkest times that they've had. Parts of all community. The Facts Chuck's joke, they go beyond the political nature of the person themselves. I think that can kind of be important. Whether he meant to or not, he brought a lot of people together from all walks of life because of people making jokes of that character. The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Hell yeah. I guarantee you we're going to have some videos pop up and retrend. One of his lesser known films helped you feel like less of a failure, says Debbie. What was that film? Sidekicks. I feel like I've seen that. Mm-hmm. We've had some people comment about why we still do content with HB, and I'm like, I'm going to take every chance I can to make fun of that and take money back for the community. Because every time I make a video like that, making fun of it, I take back some of the money in the only way I possibly can, by making money off of parroting their content.
It's the only legal way I can do it. As a villainous sport is less evil than some celebrities. Eh. I almost want to steal the other two, because I still have two barbecue skewers left, but I told my kiddo that they could have them. So if they don't eat them by tonight, I'm going to eat those. Deadpool meets Chuck Norris and he learns he's deaf. Somebody send that to me. It's got to wait. I've got to wait on it. But that would be so funny. Like Death calling or Deadpool calling and like, what the hell? What happened to my sexy hot body? Like, what, you don't like Chuck Norris? Wrong kind of sexy body. And then Deadpool would turn around and go, well, actually, I think I can work with this. Like, I don't need to know. That's how that conversation would go. He would call in, bitch about it, turn around and be like, well, wait a minute. Hold up for a second. I think I can make this work. Makes him feel happy. That's good. Nappa's going to be sad. Chuck Norris is in. I'd like to point out, when you guys send us stuff, like somebody, Christopher, I don't know if they're in the chat right now, sent these, right? They made these and sent these. And the only problem I have is that they're sticky. You know, like no matter how much I wash them off, they're still sticky. But it was really cool that I got them. And I have that one I keep here. The other three kind of travel. They still kind of keep in this area, but they kind of travel around. Where do you want me to send that? What do you mean? Villain sport isn't evil per se. There's no how to bend the rules in space-time, quantum mechanics. Sent, Levi? What? Oh, the thing. Oh, never mind. I was like, what's going on? You got like, thank you, Slayer. Who isn't stick 90% of that? Because we don't know what happens after we die. We cannot rule out the very possibility that Chuck Norris is at this very moment punching people in the afterlife. Oh my god! I had to take a picture of that one. Now it'd be a very time. Yeah, I talked to Chris about that. I don't know, guys. My health has taken a big enough turn that like I need to get back to doing the random skits. That much is true, but a lot of it is like my cognitive ability. Oh, it's not that I can't do things. It's more along the lines of get really, really exhausted. It's gotten better, but I think the amount of time I spent not sleeping properly for weeks on end, it just takes a while for that to like fix itself. Hey, Dark Wolf, how goes it? Chuck Norris went to Valhalla. Technically speaking, I think Chuck Norris. You know what? Since he is the weapon, and he was in a battle for his life. Hey, Rio. You might not care, but Chuck Norris passed away today. No.
I heard he was in the hospital yesterday, so
Yeah.
I was already prepared to hear about that.
What I was saying is like the facts Chuck Norris jokes, how they have helped so many people, whether he meant to or not. He kind of bridged that gap, and he never told people to stop making them. He joined in on making them. Definitely one of the issues was the not being able to sleep was because of the tooth for sure. But I also deal with chronic pain to begin with. Um, so more along the lines, it just made the issue worse. I've definitely had better sleep since getting my tooth fixed. But better sleep is subjective to it feels like before my tooth was hurting. Considering I kind of let it just bother me for a few months until I got like bad enough that it like was causing other health issues. Like I said, don't wait to get your teeth fixed. I should not have put that off for as long as I did. Oh, Dark Wolf, I'm so sorry. Dark Wolf joined in late and is just learning that Chuck Norris passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. Meat Puppet, how goes it? By the way, look at the kitty cup. Chuck Norris is in purgatory because God is afraid to open the gates of heaven. Chuck Norris goes and knocks on the gates of heaven because purgatory couldn't hold him. We got some dark humor going. We're not gonna make this official. I'm not gonna make me posting any videos on it for a few days. At least. I'm going to respect the family and not do anything like that. I get the family would be all in on the jokes, but like the day of, hell no.
I saw the video about him being in the hospital, and that's all the comment section was.
Yeah. That's all the comment section's gonna be. You're gonna have oh my god, Chuck Norris descended on the angels for it. Oh my god, it's a prophecy. It's a prophecy. The ultimate showdown of ultimate history. It's a prophecy. It's a prophecy. Somebody put the line. Oh my god. That's such dark humor. Such dark humor. If you haven't seen the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate History, now you have to. Yeah, it's a history now. Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. The angels sing out a chorus and downed it. God damn it! I can't. Somebody put the line. It's not clicking right now. It's there. Chuck Norris knocks on the gates of heaven and they fall down. Angels sing out an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris. Thank you, Perry. Sing out an immaculate chorus. CHORUS. CHOR. Is that right? Anyways. I love that one. I gotta send that to Chris now. I gotta let him know. Oh my god, that is so horrible. Somebody remind me. Slayer, actually, can you text me to remind me about the chorus? CHORUS. To tell that to Chris. I also need to tell him like the amount of people in this section. We're almost done eating. Like I said, I could very easily eat more food. This was mostly I need fiber. I need fiber is what I need. Well, the pancetta has plenty of fiber. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna give it some time. Wait properly. Give myself about 15, 20 minutes. Let my food settle. If I'm still hungry, we'll go and see if I can find something small. Have something small. By the way, have you eaten? I know a lot of you have already told me. Have you hydrated? And have you, as I'm doing right now, taken your medicine? Did I miss your bits? Possibly. Doctor, if you sent bits, I do apologize. It doesn't always show that you've done that. Anyone on Twitch with how this particular stream is currently set up, which as soon as I get paid, I'll be upgrading to Streamlab for my streams. But I will still, there's still a chance I will miss out on those. It doesn't always let me know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But maybe I just missed the notification. But if you're over on Twitch and you send bits, you're just going to let me know, hey, I sent some bits. Thank you. Thank you for sending me bits. I don't know how many you sent, but regardless of how many you sent, I don't care if you sent one bit or if you sent 100,000 bits. Thank you so much. You sent 100 bits earlier. Thank you. That's awesome. I think it's awesome that you guys have those options. What I want to do is on Twitch, there's ways to do interactive stuff. And when I get Streamlabs set up, once I get my notifications set up and everything, then we'll be looking into some of the things. One of the biggest things is I am probably going to need a second monitor for this. I was trying to use my tablet the other day, and I was like, shit, this is annoying. So, but that's a couple $100 I don't want to spend right now. So I will deal with one monitor during the live stream for these live streams because it's not necessary for me to have more than one monitor at the moment. I do have a second monitor, like an 8-inch one for the Stream Deck, virtual stream. Pardon me, virtual Stream Deck. And what I'll probably do is set it up so I can also see chat on there, so I can have whatever I want on my main screen, have chat in my Stream Deck right there on the side. I wouldn't bother getting new. You can get a second monitor fairly cheap if you don't mind 60 hertz. Well, I can get like a full-on regular monitor, but I mean like the kind that you mount on a laptop. And I usually get a lot of my stuff that's for business purposes. That's what I do to take care of that now. I usually do anything for business purposes or like streaming, that kind of stuff, through Best Buy because of the warranty. I mean, your desk is a mess. So is mine. I'm working on cleaning it up, and don't get me started on the trash that needs to be thrown away. That was supposed to be taken care of yesterday. That wasn't. It's supposed to be taken care of Wednesday, to be honest. But I got two kids who saw an opportunity of dad not being available to be like, make sure things were properly cleaned and took the opportunity to just play games and relax. And I'm like, whatever. You guys have the entire weekend to relax, but I guess now you're going to spend it cleaning. No, they're not going to be happy. You see, here's my rule. Clean throughout the week and you have the weekend. If you don't clean throughout the week, your weekend's fucked. If you clean until it's done, they will lose all their stuff. My kids are going to lose all their stuff until they clean. That's just reality. Was the fish good? Give it to the outdoor kitties.
I don't know if they can have it because of the seasonings.
It's mostly salt and pepper. They'll be fine.
Sure.
Yeah. It's when's the last time you had it? We threw it away last time. They didn't get it last time. Yeah, they'll be fine. As long as we don't do it very often. Kids are terrible at planning ahead. But I try to let them know. Remind them, and they're like, yeah, I don't care. And it's like, all right. All the trash will be taken out. We'll kind of take things from there. I'm going to call it here. Is that the lovely review? Yes, it is. By the way, you're getting told to have a good day.
Thank you. I'll try.
And to make it out, you're a big Undertale fan. If you guys could do a fun little skit in the video. So I've done some Undertale content. I did one video on it. And the reason why I only did one, can you grab him when you get a chance so I can show him off on stream? Is because I haven't played the game. Here's the thing. Everyone else in my house has. You haven't played the game?
I haven't had a chance to. I've played a bit of the demo, but
Both Raven and Tobias have played it. I think Raven played it on their computer. They managed to get it on their computer from a friend. Or they bought it. I don't remember which. And then Tobias, I got him it for Switch. I got to buy a few more games. By the way, if you guys want to send, if you guys have old Switch games that you don't want, send me a message. I might buy a couple off of you guys if you guys want them. Grab him. He's right behind you. Let me show him off on stream.
get over you, you orb.
I'm going to say something and make him do a dance. He had his belly shaved. Do a belly dance. Shake your booty for that money. Earn your pay. Shake our booty, shake our booty, shake our booty. All you do is lounge around and eat food. Yeah. You don't even chase mice. Last time we had a mouse, you know what this fucker did? He ran away from it. Motherfucker got scared of a mouse. I love you. Yeah. Shave belly. Yeah. And he's going to get, if it doesn't, if it continues to get as warm as we think it's going to, this part will get shaved as well. And he will just be, he'll look like the sticker that we have. He'll look like the sticker we have. Because we found that is the perfect cut for him. Yeah. To be honest, if you have a super long hair cat or a cat with really thick hair like ours, like Max is both got long hair and it's really thick. It is recommended by most vets. And I checked with his vet and check with your vet before you take any advice. But it's recommended by most vets to take care of your cat's grooming in cases like that, because depending on where you live, the climate may not be suitable for where they're at. And in his particular case, he struggles during the summer staying cool. The first year we were here, he was so happy though. He didn't have to get shaved for the first year. He was also smaller then, though, too. He's gotten larger and it's like he should have stopped growing, shouldn't he have? Like he's got to have stopped growing by now.
If he is Maine Coon,
Yeah.
they stop growing after 5 years.
So he would be done growing now.
Possibly.
Because he got longer and he got fatter. He got both. But the house was cool enough that he just went and was on the AC and that kind of stuff. But he still struggled. Like when we got super, super hot, he was still struggling. So we would put him in a room where it was nice and cool. So this year, and by the time he was struggling, it was like there's a couple months until
I don't know if I can trust that.
What was it?
The ice cream,
Does it look funky? Is it melted?
it was
Throw it away.
like massively melted, and then there's ice crystals.
Toss it. That's one of the items that we're not 100% on, and like I didn't take a look on the inside of it, so just
But
open up the trash can lid from up there. Yeah, toss that. You can't. No. Just open the trash can lid and drop it in. Yeah, it goes horrible and chewy when it gets like that. We used to shave our Pekingese every summer. Poor Rusty looked like a squirrel for months. What's wrong?
I don't have.
It looks like you're wearing shorts, so I don't think you'll have any issue. You want me to do it? Okay. All right. All right. Go out of the way. Open the door for me, at least. One of the things I set up last year was the hell? What in the hell is the kids do? What did you do? Okay, so my kids got this all funky, but now I lift it up. But what happens? I'll show you guys. Oh. You can call me lazy. I have bad knees and a bad back. I'm not going to go up and down the stairs for every little fucking thing. I'm not going to go down the stairs to throw away one thing of ice cream that's gone bad. I'm not going to go down the stairs to toss the bag if I don't have to. It took me 5 minutes to set that up. That's not lazy. That's efficient. Yeah. Lazy gave birth to ingenuity. So something misses the bin. Oh, don't get me wrong. Something misses the bin all the damn time. And then we have to go down the stairs and clean it up. But I usually don't miss the bin. I'm usually like, that's going to land right. Ha ha. And on the offshoot, it doesn't. Then I just kind of go. One thing about this cat mug, I can't drink from wherever because of the ears right there. That's my last cup of tea for a little bit. I'm going to call it here, everyone. So long as it's not liquid filling, that thing misses fill. Oh, yeah. As long as the thing that misses doesn't have liquid in it, I agree. Although I have tossed stuff that had liquid in it, and I just went down, I was like, pick up the thing, shake it out a little bit, throw it away. And the liquid, I'm like, I'm not cleaning you up. This is all concrete. The rain or my hose will take care of it. So didn't have that problem during winter time, though. We didn't have anything spill that I know of. But when we first moved here, when I first set it up, we had that problem a couple times. As long as you like keep the trash can in a certain spot, you're not likely to miss. Wonder if you're having a live chat on 27th, because 27th is your birthday. What is the 27th? Is it a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday? Because if it's in one of those days, no, the 27th is Saturday. I don't know. That will be kind of like an up to Chris moment. I tend to, if you guys haven't noticed, if it's the weekend, I tend not to go live on the weekend most times. And that's mostly because like that's my time with my family on average. Pardon me, or I'm working. Like on Saturdays, I still tend to work, but on Sundays, I tend to take the day off completely, or I try to. I try to be like, no, I'm not working. If Chris wants to go live on Sunday, which has happened plenty of times, I'll go live with him. But outside of that, I tend not to work on anything or do anything. It's the day for me to spend with my kids. My sister B Day is the 21st. Largest satanic celebration of the year. Coincidence? You think not? 27th is a Friday? Is it? If 27th is a Friday, then yeah, I'll be live. Because I'll be live that morning. Unless something happens again. But if something happens, I'll go live that evening. So, as long as it's a day that I would normally go live, then yeah, I will be live. I did see a short that Chris did say he was going to be on the 27th because supposedly, that's what it is. 27th is Friday, 28th is Saturday. And 29th, 30th is Monday. Kids don't have school Monday through. Yeah, okay. Sorry. My days were off by one. My bad. I'm sorry. So, Timothy, more than likely. And happy early birthday, just in case. I think that's a good spot to actually end it, though. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. It was really fun chilling out with you guys. If you guys do want to donate to there, by all means, we have another possible. How much did I say? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's $615, $606, I think it is, that we might have to pay just on testing. That's not counting the surgery cost. So that is for Killer's stuff. And at least this way. And again, I wanted to be clear and candid and honest exactly where the money would be going to. And I will post this. I'm going to call right after I get done here. I'm going to call the vet and see if we got any updates. And then as soon as, because I didn't want to update the GoFundMe until after I had an official update versus like the possibly one that I'm currently dealing with. Because the reality is that if he has a heart murmur, then we have to discuss after getting the test done. We have to discuss what the next options are, because there's a reality where he may not be able to get the surgery without the risk of him dying. And you can live with a heart murmur for a long time, but because of his mouth issues, I'm like, his quality of life is okay right now, but it's not great. He's still in pain. He's still in pain. He's still dealing with it. And it could also be that he just has to get on some antibiotics for a week or two before he can get everything and then get checked out. I don't know. I don't know where he's at. And until we get those tests in, until we find out what it is, there's too many things about it. One of them being putting him down, and I don't want to put him down. Like he's living a life. It's just not as high quality as I would like him to live. So we will discuss that and kind of figure things out. My mindset is if he's happy, if he's content, which he is, and the options are saying goodbye to him or letting him live out the rest of his life as best as I can provide for him, I think I would choose the second option. Let him continue to be outside and live the best of his life with all the canned food and everything that I can possibly give him. But I'm hoping for the best here. So cross your fingers. I'm going to make that phone call as soon as we get done here. As soon as I close out, I'm going to give them a call. Cross your fingers and hope that we can get his dental stuff taken care of right away so we can get his quality of life back up to where it should be. I wish you all peace of mind, serenity, abiding spirit, and harmony among others. Until the winds blow your sails our way again. Remember to take it one breath, one step, one day at a time, and to have an Acme Day. Have an Acme Day as part of the villain. Have an Acme Day will be retroactively built to your account. Have an Acme Day. Have an Acme Day simply means the best day you possibly can have. Bye now.